What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, we are going to be doing a story time today on how I found out I was pregnant at 14. Now, before you judge me, hey, don't judge me. I stole his father today, y'all. So give me some props, okay? Okay. Anyway, but before you get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell because I'm about to be back consistent. Yeah. I wanted to apologize about the last video. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because YouTube hates me or because I didn't make sure I was recording properly. But the video, it didn't, what's that word? It didn't frame the way it needed to be framed. I don't know what I did wrong, but I hope that didn't bother anybody too much. But this one is straight, and that's what matters. We're gonna get into the video. I don't really know how I want to start this off because I don't like, do I want to overshare? I understand the judgment that comes from hearing what I just stated. I think it just happened because I was that teenager that was not poured into, so I chose other ways to pour into myself, and I thought that that was normal due to like peers around me. I'm like, oh, this is normalized. I don't put a disclaimer, I don't normalize teen pregnancy just because I'm stable and doing good right now and I beat the odds and whatever the case may be. I do not condone it. But if you are possibly a teen mom, you come across this video and you feel like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, you will make it. Okay, now as long as you don't be stupid. I don't want to say that, but I gotta be blunt. I'm a blunt person, I'm sorry. Just do the right thing. Do what's best for you and your child. You gotta put on your big girl panties because that's what comes with being a mama, no matter whatever the age is. Anyway, so I was in denial about thinking I could get pregnant. I was just doing the do willy-nilly and just being in denial. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get pregnant. I'm good. That started what, July 2017, in denial. God was letting me make it for some months, and then fast forward to I think October 2017. No, not October, because I got my, woman thing on time. But I just want to excuse my baby one more time. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, I think God was letting me make it because from July to October I was straight. Well, in October, I got my little woman monthly thing that us women get or whatever. That, and I'm gonna say the gag of it towards the end, but that came on time, whatever. Fast forward to my birthday, election day hit that, as if we weren't messed up enough because, well, at the time, because you know how we was when Trump got elected. Yeah, it was my birthday, and I'm in the bathroom trying to get all, ready and stuff. So I'm like, it's my birthday, I'm about to go out with my sister. Yeah. And then, like, I got this, like, a wave of, like sweats, like cold sweats. Like I was cold, but like I was hot. I was sweaty and clammy. I was lightheaded and I was nauseous. And I was like, I need to go lay down or something. Mom was like, are you okay? I said, no, yeah, I'm fine. I just feel sick. I'm like, it's my birthday, I'm sick. So I spent my whole birthday in the bed paranoid because every time I got up, I would feel like I'm about to pass out, vomit, sweats, all of that. And I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, my woman thing was supposed to come today because it always fell on my birthday like every year. And I was like, I'm like, oh, at least it ain't come this time. But then I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't it come this time? But I didn't think nothing of it because me and his dad was like on a break and I wasn't doing nothing. So like, I'm just sick. But fast forward 2 weeks later, it still didn't come. It didn't come. And then Thanksgiving came and my mama was cooking, and bro, the smell, and my mama know how to cook, like that's how I knew something was wrong. Like the smell of like the turkey, everything, I was just throwing up. Like I threw up at the smell of it. And she would, bro, that's gonna be another thing about how that lady is. But anyway, she's like, you're not pregnant, are you? And I'm like, oh no, I got my period or whatever. Lying, of course. I did not get my period. I didn't get my, you know, my cycle or whatever. And I was like, okay, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, Googling, I'm on Google. Click, click, clack, whatever. Fast forward, I'm like, oh wait, I might be pregnant. I might be pregnant. Like, oh my God, I might be pregnant. I was texting his dad, I'm like, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I know pro-life, I'm sorry y'all, but I was like, we need to like figure a way to get like an abortion pill. Somebody had to sneak and take me to Planned Parenthood or something, because this was 2017. That was legal at the time. You could just lie and get it done. But yeah, so I didn't go through it, and obviously my baby here, don't judge me, y'all, I'm sorry. I prayed and weighed out the variables, and I kept my baby. But yeah, anyway, fast forward to December, my mom's dude, he took us out to eat or whatever. And at that time, I couldn't eat. Like, the moment I get full, I would throw right up. Like, I had to eat, like, in small doses or whatever. And I was, like, feeling flutters and stuff. I'm like, oh, what is that? I start Googling it. And I don't know if, like, you ever had a kid and you Google stuff, like, pregnancy symptom-wise, but Baby Center will pop up and be like, oh, this week. And I'm like, oh, snap. I pulled out my, was it Flo at the time? Was Flo around back then? I don't remember. I think I was just like trying to calculate the time frame that I would tell him like, hey, I'm on or whatever, things like that. And point is, it added up. So we leave the diner or whatever. I'm like, oh crap, I ate too much. I'm about to throw up in this man's car. I was like, bro, I have to throw up. Like, I have to throw up. I don't know what happened. I gotta throw up. This man pulls off the freeway. He's like, wait, hold it. I'm like, no, I gotta open this car now. Like, the car is sliding. He's trying to pull over. I open the door, threw up. That was the night that I realized, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely pregnant. I haven't got my period in what? Because November, December, that's 2 periods gone. But I'm still scared to tell my mama, although my mama knew I was doing that or whatever. So I'm like, I might as well just confess. But I'm like, I don't know. Christmas comes, my sister comes over, you know, her girlfriend and her friend or whatever. My mama cooked again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't eat in front of them. They're like, you're not hungry? I'm like, no, I'm not hungry. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to eat, whatever. They're like, oh my God, your eyes are just so clear. Mind you, they already knew because they found out months ago before that. They're like, your eyes are so clear. What are you doing? I was like, drinking water. I mean, I was drinking water. That's the only thing I could keep down for real. Like, they're like, oh my God, your skin's so clear. What you using? I'm like, bro, they know. Like, come on, just put it on the floor. Like, I'm using this skin wash or whatever. I mean, I was, but come on, bro. You know how it is when you pregnant and you get the glowing. Like, I'm like, yeah. I found out. They about to snitch. And then my mama, like, periodically after that would start, like, coming in, like, oh, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? I'm like, no, I don't do anything. Because we wasn't even together. We was broken up at the time because he wants to do what teenagers do and wants to go thotting and bopping or whatever. So I wasn't doing nothing. Like, what? Like, oh my God, mama, he ain't even been over here. What you talking about? Like, what? I ain't even seen him. Like, I'm pregnant. I'm 16. I'm like, bro, no. I know for a fact I'm pregnant. He's like, oh, you're not pregnant. Maybe you're just stressed. You know your mama crazy. And I'm like, nah, it's not that, bro. Like, fast forward to the day. I think this was like January. How long is that on the scale? About what? 3 months? 3, 4? January, 3, 4, yeah, 4 months by now. And I'm like trying to inch to my mom. I said, Mama, I haven't got no period. Like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, you're not pregnant, are you? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I know I'm stressed. I mean, I was stressed because I'm not putting my business there, but I was stressed or whatever. She didn't really, I ain't trying to down my mama, like, we good now, but like, she didn't do it like a mother would do. Like, I don't care, you ain't had no period. I'm about to say, you about to take a test. Mind you, in the back of my head, I'm like praying she don't tell me to take no test. I mean, I ultimately would have ended with me just pushing the baby out or showing, but I'm just playing it off until I need to say something. So stupid. I know. Fast forward to February. Maybe, was it February? It's like February 5th or whatever. And I was like, Mama, I ain't got no period. Like, I need to go to the doctor and figure out what's going on. Like, I finally just put on my big girl panties. I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to be about 5. That's what, almost whatever. But in my head, because I'm going based off of me missing my period in November, I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, about 3 months, like, whatever. I need to go to the doctor, figure out what's going on. It gets to the doctor, because I guess it was set on, they set it for Valentine's Day. I'm like, what's the odds? They set it on Valentine's Day, I found out I'm pregnant. I knew I was pregnant, but I'm like, there's plenty I'm about to find out on this day. Whatever. We get to the doctor's like, oh, so when was your last period? And I was like, October 10th, 2017. And then she was like, are you sexually active? I'm like, yeah, I'm sexually active. She's like, has your mom like got you any tests or anything? Or I was like, no. She's like, well, do you want us to do a test? Looking at my mama said, hell yeah. Excuse my language. She's like, hell yeah, you want to do a test? She's like, okay, you know, do the peanut cup, whatever, get your test. We'll let you know what comes, you know, whatever. So I peanut cup, do what needs to be done. I go back in the room. I'm like, my doctor comes back in. You can see her face. It looked like somebody crapped at her face. I'm looking at my mama. My heart just doop, 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 doop. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get found out. She was like, she's pregnant. My mom proceeds to fall out in front of the doctor. Tell me, why would this lady fall out in front of the doctor? She's trying to pick her up. She's like, breathe. Mind you, I'm over here on the table looking like, what's going on? Doctor looks at me and she's like, are you okay? And bro, I started bawling. I'm like, no, crying and stuff. I was like, I didn't really think I was pregnant. Like, I'm up in there bawling, crying, bro. So embarrassing. I don't even like crying in front of people. Like, you know how much strength it took to put me crying in that last vlog? A lot. Like, I don't like crying in front of nobody. I was like, okay, we can book her an ultrasound. It'd be like immediately. And because with that going on, like, we need to discuss options. Like, are you open to, do you want to do adoption because you're crying, like you're hysterical? Do you want to be a mom? Mom was like, well, we're not doing no abortions. I don't believe in abortions. I'm looking like, ain't even your body. Like, how you gonna force me to keep this kid? I'm like, no disrespect. Like, I don't mean to be over the edge, but like, that's what was going through my mind. Like, bro, I was everywhere. Like, my heart was like, bro, how am I gonna be a mama? Like, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. How am I gonna be a mama? But it's like, if you're doing adult things, come on now. Like, expect adult action, you know? Like, did the ultrasound, they're like, oh, she's about 20 weeks. My mama was about to beat me in front of the lady. She's like, oh, she's halfway there. You're halfway there and you didn't tell me? I'm like, girl, I thought you was gonna kill me. But I'm like, she's like, I ain't gonna hurt my grandbaby, but I'm gonna mess you up. She didn't do anything. She didn't assault me or nothing. So I lived to die another day, of course. But she did beat me in the shower when she found out I was even partaking in those activities. But it's cool, I lived, it's fine, it's fine. And I told his dad's like, bro, he's a teenager, don't judge him. He like, you lying. I'm like, nope. Proceed to send my ultrasound picture. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Let me go back. My mother sent the ultrasound pictures to his mother. Didn't even say no, hey, you know, your son or my daughter pregnant, things like that. Boom. Here's the picture. His mom is like, what's that? Come on, bro. Like, this is hard on everybody as is. Like, let's get it together without telling all my business or whatever. I don't care. I'm transparent. Like, that's what we're here for. It's a story time. This is why we're here. I was like, my daughter, she's not this, she's not that. Embarrassing, I know, very embarrassing. But obviously, it's his kid. Although my son looks just like me. I'm gonna insert him in a minute, or if you see on the other vlogs, you should know who I'm talking about because he is the only kid that looks just like me. So yeah, but I'm like, bro, you're not helping my case coming out looking like me. But yeah, fast forward, have the baby. Everybody loves the baby. Ain't nobody beating me. I'm chilling, me and my kid chilling, and yeah. Fast forward to now, obviously I didn't beat all the odds. I became a teen mom or whatever, but I mean, I feel like from my standpoint now, I think I'm doing pretty good because the success rate of being a teen mom, especially being black, is pretty low. Like, I got a good full-time job. He's straight. He got his full-time job. Like, I think we're doing pretty good. Like, all our kids are cut from the same cloth, if you get what I'm saying. Like, we ain't got no outside situations, none of that. Like, the quality change, I do apologize, bro. I ran out of storage and I had to switch devices. Anyway, But I would say we doing good, like considering what we was faced against and stuff like that. Like I think we're doing good, but I do not take that as, hey, they're good, I'll be good. No, I am not saying that at all. Like, keep your legs closed. That's all I can say. I was warned that. I did not listen, of course, because I believe in doing what I want. I'm not like that no more, of course. I probably gotta listen to him. But at the time, I want to do what I want. I want to do what I want. That doesn't matter what you're saying to me right now. I was a rebellious teenager ain't, and I didn't have no outlet. I didn't have the resources that the average teenager to go and do what they boredom, you know. So of course that was a stupid option. But I don't regret anything. Like, I love my son. I'ma probably bring him in because he's like, Mom, I want to be in your video. So I'm probably throw him in a minute. But yeah, I don't regret it. Like, I love my kids. To be honest, I was a very depressed person before I met their dad and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't regret it. Do I wish my life would have went differently and I could have, you know, went to college, university, things like that? Yeah, of course. But it's like, what parent don't? Like, a successful person would wish at 30 that they could have did something differently before they had kids. Like what parent like don't feel that way? That just, in my opinion, and that's just me, I'm speaking for myself at least, I just feel like they come with parenthood. Like, you gonna think of what could have been if you didn't have kids. Like, but it is what it is. I love my babies. I love being a mom, you know, and it is what it is. Like, I did what I did. All I know is they better not do it. That's all I know, because like I said, I had him at 14. You better not repeat my mistakes. You get it. You do the math in your head, you'll get it. But yeah, this is the baby. This is the baby. This is my twin, as you can see. Say hi, Chris.
Hi.
Who do you have with you?
Sonic.
He wanted Sonic to be in the shot. He's like, Mommy, me and Sonic want to be in the video. But yeah, he is now 7. He's about to be 8. This is my brilliant baby. Well, he's not a baby no more. And then he shaved his hair off. Y'all, I know y'all seen his hair in other freaking vlog. He wanted it shaved off, so I cut his hair. This is my 2nd grader. And it's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. Like, it is what it is. If you are a teen mom and you come across this video, or if you know somebody to come across this video, like, of course you'll see it like in future vlogs. Of course I haven't posted much content, but it's not that bad. Like, it feels crazy. You feel a lot of judgment. Like, my family judged me bad, swore up and down my mom was gonna raise my son, but as you can see, we conjoined by the hip. His dad raised him and his brothers. Gotta push him out the shot. But yeah, nobody played a role for real. Of course, like, resources, it takes a village, like, because it do take a village to raise a kid. But I mean, let's be for real. We know what people mean when they say, oh, your parents gonna raise your kid. I was never outside. I stayed at home with my kid. I raised my kid. I bathed my kid, burped my kid, up all hours of the night with my kid. Nobody, and if one of y'all, and y'all know who y'all are, come across this video, nobody did the work for my kid but me and his father. And that was just that. Like, if we needed outside help, that was that. But nobody raised my kid. I know I just prolonged that, but I did have to get that off my chest. But that being said, it's not impossible with God. All things are possible. But you have to keep that pointer in there. With God, all things are possible. But with that being said, that is the end of this video. I do have more story times coming. Let me know if you like this. Let me know. I'll know if you don't like it, because I'll be seeing it when y'all don't finish the video all the way. But it's okay. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can now turn on your notification bells, because I will be posting more. And yeah, like I said, we set the bar high. We're at the 500. Yeah, get into it. But yeah, that is the end of the video, and I will see y'all later.